Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would share with you some of the things in the past few months that I have done that have saved me extra money on top of all the other things I already do. And then a few things that I have done where I've wasted some money. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you is I switched phone plans. I was with MTS for a long time, and they recently, in the past year, I guess, got sold out to Bell. So now it's Bell MTS, and the prices were just ridiculous. So I switched and I found a new phone provider for where I pay only $25 a month, and then because I'm on auto pay, I save an extra $2, so I'm only paying $23 a month. And this also includes unlimited minutes or across Canada, as well as unlimited international text. And this is all times of the day, not just evenings. And then only 1 gigabyte of data, but that's okay because I'm mostly at home and I have Wi-Fi here. As well, it has call display, voicemail, and what's that? Call waiting, I guess. So it pretty much, I have everything that I had before, except the unlimited data. But I don't need that, like I said. And now I used to get charged long distance even if I just wanted to call within Manitoba, but now I can call anywhere in Canada and it's free. So I'm really excited about the huge savings there. I'll be saving about $60 or more a month from doing that. And the second thing I did was switch internet plans. So now I am saving over $30 a month on my internet just by calling and asking them if they can offer me a better deal, because we have been with them a really long time. So I did make that call, and I also did a lot of research, and I found some other deals that were really good. I got $150 back in a rebate with Shaw, and as well it's only $40 a month for a whole year, so that's pretty awesome. The third thing I did was I fixed my favorite black pair of pants, which are tights that I had bought many years ago, probably over 5 years ago now, and they had a small little hole on the leg, on the inside of the leg, and these were $50 pants once upon a time, and they are my absolute favorite. They just fit so good, and I just couldn't bear to part with them, and I really don't have the money to replace them right now, so I fixed them along with a few other things like a dress and another shirt and some shorts, I think. So I fixed a bunch of clothing so that we didn't have to buy any more. The fourth thing I did was I actually lost a little bit of weight, so I fit in some clothes that I didn't fit into before, and then I didn't have to buy any more summer clothes because I really don't have a whole lot of summer wear. But I had found these pair of white capris that I absolutely loved, but I was never able to wear them. And then I just tried them on to see what would happen, like I did many times before, but was never able to close them up. And this year I was finally able to close them up, so yay! Number 5, I have been enjoying the library like so much. I've read over 10 books so far in the past 2 months, and I love reading. They have so many books, and I don't feel the urge to go out and buy any books as well. And plus, we also rented Downton Abbey. If you haven't watched that show, it is amazing. I love that show. and they took it off Netflix, so we had to finish the series through the library, and that was pretty awesome. The next thing I did, number 6, was we went to a couple different family members' sites or campsites that they had, instead of going camping on our own, because we don't really have everything to go camping. And also we would have gone to like a motel or a hotel, which we still will do at the end of the summer, but sometimes we've gone multiple times in the summer just to get away, and it gets a little bit pricey. So this way we were able to get away without the cost of, you know, having to buy all the supplies for camping and or going to stay in a motel or hotel. So that was really fun, plus we got to spend a lot of time with our families. And then the 7th thing that we did, we've just been really enjoying hanging out at home and sitting in our backyard, enjoying the kiddie pool that I've had for forever now. We just fill it up, stick feet, sometimes sit in it, and we've been gardening and biking a lot and just playing some outdoor backyard games and just, you know, really just enjoying being home and doing different things here instead of having to constantly go out and spend money going out. And that has actually saved us a ton of money this summer. Number 8 is a big one. I've saved so much on gas. We're actually staying in town this summer, so we've been biking anywhere we've needed to go run an errand. We just got on our bikes and biked there instead of hopping in the car and driving. And yeah, we've just not been going to the city as much. We haven't been going anywhere, just really staying close to home, and it has saved us hundreds of dollars. Regularly, about now in the month, I would have already spent over $200, close to $300 on gas, and I still haven't even hit the $100 mark. I think I've spent about $70 on gas so far, and that is major for me because of the car that we have is really expensive on gas. Number 9 is after the death of Cleo, after the initial shock and grief of it all, I did end up sending a few things that I had purchased for her that we never really got around to using because she passed away so suddenly. And then I had remembered I had bought all these things, and I did send them back through Amazon. They were really, really helpful, and I got my money back. And yeah, so I did do that, even though it was under a not so good reason. I still, instead of hanging on to things that I wasn't able to use any longer, I did send away. And the other things that I couldn't return, I gave away to people or friends of mine that could use it for their dogs. So I was able to share a little bit and get some money back as well. And then 5 things that I have done this past few months that I have wasted a bit of money. The first one, initially, right at the beginning of the summer, right when Cleo died, actually the same day we were supposed to leave and go stay in a hotel for a couple nights as an end of summer thing for my daughter, and or end of school, sorry, not end of summer, end of school, and Cleo had died on the exact same day, and I completely forgot about our reservation, and I forgot to call, and I got charged for one whole night, which was $168, but yeah, I guess because of everything that was going on with Cleo, I completely blanked. I did not remember, and it was my fault. But yes, that was $168 that I wasted. Number 2, I bought 2 butternut squash plants for my garden, and I've got no butternut squash growing on them. The plant has taken over the garden, but yet no no butternut squashes, and I guess I did a little bit of research a little too late because I could have pollinated the male and female things, but I didn't realize that till all of them had gone away, and now I'm stuck with no squash. But that was more disappointing. I only spent $2 on each plant because they were on clearance. And yeah, but still a little bit disappointing. Number 3 is that we bought a Provincial Park pass when we went to visit my dad at his campsite. And the pass was only $40. And this was with the thought that we would be going to the beach a lot this summer and, you know, enjoying the outside at the beach. But I had to be honest with myself. I'm not a really big beach person. I don't like the whole process of having to pack up a whole cooler and tons of stuff, chairs, and, you know, packing the car up, driving, you know, an hour or so away, and then having to pack it all up and come home and you're exhausted, you don't want to unpack. Anyway, the whole process just exhausts me. And although we would have only spent $10 on the 2 days that we were gone, I spent $40 on the pass, so I kind of wasted about $30 because we have not yet gone back to any provincial park. But who knows, maybe before April we will have gone back a few times and it won't be a complete waste. The 4th thing I did was I did my taxes late. I am self-employed, so they were due June 15th, which gave me a ton of time. But I was dealing with a lot of things at the time, including Cleo and a bunch of other things, and these are all basically excuses I'm giving myself, but I did them late. It was my fault, and hence I had lost out on a few things, and I am now, I guess, paying for my doing them late, which really kind of wasted a bit of money there. Number 5 is I have thrown away some food. I hate that feeling of throwing things away, but there was a couple food dishes that I had pre-made and put them in the fridge so that I wouldn't have to cook. And then between going back and forth everywhere, and then, you know, not feeling like having chili that night or pea soup, because that's what I ended up throwing away. So I ended up throwing a jar of pea soup and a jar of chili away, which is really upsetting. And, you know, a couple smaller things in the fridge. And those are all my fails for this past, I guess, 4 months or 3 months. And I like to think that I have had a lot more wins than losses in this time. And I just thought I'd really wanted to share with you. And I'd love to hear what were some of your things that you have saved money on in this summer season, or some things that you have, you know, unintentionally wasted money on in this last summer season. Leave them down in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. And until the next video, have a frugabulous day, everyone. Bye.